How's it going, everyone? It's that Blue Bath here, and welcome back to the channel and another video. And before I move on, I've got to say, Merry Christmas to you all. I'm in the Christmas spirit, guys. The holiday vibes, I'm definitely feeling them. And I thought, why not do a little Christmas special for you guys? A little Christmas episode, that being part 5 of Project SVJ. And we're sort of nearing the end, people. There's not that much more to do. I mean, I've got all the biggest and awesome things on the car now, and 2 things have returned today. 2 absolutely mega crazy things that I've always loved for this car, and a few other nice little touches too. One that was thought of by the legend himself, so obviously, huge kudos to him. He's always awesome, always thinking of crazy and sick things for this car. But I want to not waste any more time. I want to get straight into it, guys. Let's get started with the Christmas special, Project SVJ Part 5. So, before we get on to the brand new things on the car, I just want to give you guys a quick recap on the whole SVJ specification and how we got to where we are now. So if you want absolutely all the information, the inspiration, ideas, concepts, and some of the first things that we did to the car, then you'll find all you need to know in the first episode in this series on the channel, that being Project SVJ Part 1. I go over absolutely everything in that video, so if you do want to find out anything about the spec and, you know, the whole inspiration behind it, then thumbnail's just there so you can find it in the list of videos. But just to quickly go over what we've done so far, we started with the SVJ decals, amazing Bowler B1s with a Lamborghini Center 63 on the bonnet, rear light insert, new diffuser complete with the original honeycomb. And of course, we can't forget the cheeky SVJ decal on the rear. My friends, it's everything so far, and oh, it does look awesome. I really do love it. The legend himself and I think we've done a fantastic job, honestly. I mean, this car has turned into something I never thought it would, and I just absolutely, it's sort of a one-off really now. I don't know anybody in the world that has done an SVJ spec Abarth. I mean, of course, BBS made an SV version of an Abarth, which sort of was the inspiration behind the SVJ for mine, and that was really, really awesome. The stuff they did to that was so insane, and it looked just phenomenal, which is why we decided to make our own. But at the end of the day, it is also a bit of fun, you know, why not? We can do it, so like I said, why not? But how about now we get started with some of the crazy new things that have been added to the car, and I think you guys are going to love them, because believe me, I definitely do. So let's get started with some of the really cool things, and then we'll get on to the best bit. Let's begin. Now, in the previous video, the 2 Lexus GS300s that I reviewed, which, by the way, guys, thank you so much for the support on that video. Last time I looked at it, I think it was at like 1,200 views, though some of the devices are saying like 700 to 800 views, so I don't know what's going on there. But either way, massive thank you. That is so, so awesome. It's great to see that you guys love a good bit of classic, awesome JDM, because I do. They were such awesome cars, and I'm really, really glad that you like them too. But in that video, I did make a promise saying that the carbon would be coming back to the Abarth. And well, ta-da! Here it is. The carbon kit is back on the car, and I'm so happy about this. It's one of the best things that we've ever installed on the car, and it's the easiest too. Literally, you just take the tape off the back of the piece that you want to put on, put it on there, just sort of push it down a bit so it sticks, and there you go. Massive upgrade, guys. It really does change the car. The difference between the chrome and the carbon is out of this world, and honestly, I recommend you guys buying this kit for your Abarth if you want to add a bit of carbon goodness, because just look at it, it looks sick. Now, at the time when I recorded the original carbon kit, there was a few things on the car that were different, such as the forged carbon front lip and a few other things as well. So now we get to see it with even more carbon on the car, which I will be showing in a minute or two. Plus, we get to see it with the original black front lip. So I'll get you a little bit closer and we'll chat a bit more about it. So here we are, and there it is. Oh, just look at that, guys. It is stunning. The texture and the quality of this carbon kit is superb. I mean, I have no other things to say about it other than it is fan-dabby doozy. It really is, guys. And like I said a minute ago, I recommend it to anyone who wants to spice up their Abarth, because look at the difference. There'll be a picture on screen of it when it had chrome on it. It's just night and day, and I was just so excited to get it out of the box. It arrived from Amazon, and I was like, yoink, grab out of the box. Oh, look at that. Now, also, like I mentioned, we had a forged lip in the past that was blue. So we didn't really get to see it with any of the black accents. And I must admit, I am quite liking the black on black. What do you guys think? I think it's quite nice. The legend himself, Dad, what do you think? I think you'll agree. This and this look pretty awesome together. I mean, of course, we could do more carbon bits, like we could wrap this in black forged carbon or normal carbon, or we could go for the blue forged once again. But for now, I don't mind that. I'm happy with that for sure. That is a really nice looking combo, especially with the vent as well. It's definitely blacked out and it looks just awesome. I really, really do like it. With the 63 on the bonnet as well, yeah, we've got a nice little front end going on now. So let's move on to the side now, where we get to look at even more carbon fibre. All right then, the door handle. Now this is actually two separate pieces. This front piece here for the handle itself, and then the back piece as well. This is the only thing you're probably going to have to do a little bit of DIY on. Me and the legend himself did add a few more bits of tape to the back of it, just so then it's more firm and it will stick to that other piece of the door handle. I mean, the original tape that you do receive from the carbon kit is completely fine. I believe it is proper 3M, so it isn't going anywhere anyway, but why not reassure yourself and just add a little bit more on there, because then it really isn't going anywhere. Apart from that though, this front piece sticks on and it fits like a glove, and honestly it just upgrades the door handle. Like I said in the original video when I reviewed this, I never thought I'd be saying it, but this is an awesome door handle. You never really pay attention to door handles, but I love this one. It is so cool to look at. And you'll probably, actually, I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but if we just raise the camera a little bit here. So next up is this carbon fiber pillar kit. Definitely one of my favorite parts about the side profile, along with the door handles, because, well, carbon fiber is always awesome to add to a car, but this really adds to the pillars. And of course now we have a full gloss setup on the side profile, which is really lovely, especially in the sun. These pop like crazy. Now I did want to buy these because I wanted to put them over the original OEM pillars, because they do get a little bit tired over time. The weather seems to age them a little bit, but it's not a problem. You can just clean them up and they'll be brand new again. But with these, you don't have to worry about it at all. They'll always look brand new. And even if they do get a bit dirty, a bit of demon shine and a cloth, whoop, ta-da, back to new and looking awesome once again. You also receive carbon fiber A pillars too, which look just as good. Next up though is this right here. And if I just angle the camera, so then we can talk about this. Now you're probably thinking, that blew a bath. What am I looking at? The Abarth badge? That's always been there. That's correct. But if we just pay attention to this area here, you'll notice that the 595 badge is missing. What happened to it? Did it fall off? Well, it fell off into my hand when we were debadging it. And that's right, folks. The legend himself and I have debadged the car and taken off the 595s. Now, there are a few reasons as to why we've done this. Number one, it makes the car look more modern and sort of makes it look like one of the newer Abarths from like 22 to 23. It also makes it look like a 695, because without these badges, you wouldn't know unless you looked it up online or, you know, asked the owner or something like that. You'd just think it's like a 695 or something, because most of the brand new 695s and also the new 595 to 695 mainline range, which bit of a mouthful there, but the new 695s that are the T-Jet, Turismo and Comp, they all have the side badges removed. So we thought, why not do that ourselves? And honestly, I would recommend doing it, guys. It looks so much cleaner without the 595 badge on the side. With just this one alone, it looks so good. When you stand back and look at it, you think, oh, actually, yeah, that's quite nice. I like that. And, well, that was my reaction when we did it. And it is literally really easy. Just get a bit of floss, take it off, clean up the glue and all that, and hey presto, there you go. You would never know that it was there. Now, I have used one of the 595 badges that we've taken off, and I have relocated it to somewhere, and I'll show you that in a bit. But I really like it. It's clean, it looks good, it makes it look newer, and it makes it look like a special edition, which it pretty much is. So there we go. Few reasons to debadge your Abarth 595. But now let's move on to the rear of the car, because that is where the biggest, loudest, and best additions have been made. Let's get to it. All right then, folks, here we are at the rear of the car, and there we have it. You guys can probably see all the differences already. The biggest one and the loudest being the Toyo Sport straight pipe. Now, you're probably thinking, well, you've had that in the past, haven't you? Yes, but this one's different, because this is a brand new Toyo Sport straight pipe. Now, there's a few reasons into why we decided to buy a brand new one. But before I talk about the exhaust, let's quickly talk about the carbon fiber on the boot lid. Oh, and I tell you what, it's just as good as before. I would definitely say that this is the best part about the kit, these two rear pieces here. I mean, for one, it's a no logo kit, so it removes the 500 from the boot lid here. I'll never know why they decided to put 500 on the back. I mean, they have 595 on the sides, and there's plenty of other things to let you know that it's not a 500. So I'll never know why they did that. But with this kit right here, you can remove that and just have a blank rear end instead. Just so much better to have. Plus, you get this lovely ring for the badge here as well, which also looks fan-dabby doozy. I've always loved this kit and the way it makes the rear end look. And this whole carbon fiber piece here is, phenomenal. It really upgrades the rear of the car and gives it a bit of aggression, and of course makes it a bit spicier. So I've just taken the camera off the tripod, because unfortunately I can't get the tripod high enough like here. That would definitely be ideal. But if I just spin it round, you'll see that there is the other 595 badge, one of two that we took off. So we decided to put it on the parcel shelf, because there are actually some special parcel shelves that you can get for Abarths with 595 Competizione or Turismo, and they'll be made out of leather, or you can even buy carbon fiber ones, which are kind of expensive. But we thought, why not just spruce up and spice up the parcel shelf in this car by putting on the 595 badge? I mean, it looks really cool. It's such a small addition, but it really makes a difference. And we just centered it up, put a bit of tape on there, and there we have it. I actually thought of this when we were doing the debadging on the sides, and the legend himself thought, wow, actually, that's a really good idea. Why we never thought of that? So there we go. Nice little touch there for the parcel shelf. I always thought it needed something, and there we have it. All right, guys, I won't keep you waiting any longer. We're now going to get onto the brand new Toyo Sport straight pipe. Now, like I said, there's a few reasons as to why we bought a brand new one. I have actually sold my previous one, so that's gone on to another Abarth, and I hope you are enjoying it, because it was awesome. It really was. Though, this brand new one, oh, wow. It's a whole level above the previous one, that is for sure. I mean, I can't believe it. It sounds even more insane than last time. And don't worry, sound clips will be coming very shortly. I will be providing some awesome straight pipe goodness to you guys in this video. But basically, a brand new one is definitely a worthwhile investment, because number one, it's going to be brand new. You're going to be owning it, and it's going to be on your car. No one else would have had it, and no one else would have had it on their car. It won't be used. It's brand new and fresh. It's definitely a night and day difference between used and fresh brand new parts. I mean, I even got the box with it as well, with Toyo Sports written on the side and everything. It was an experience. It really was. But that's the first time buying a brand new performance part. I was like, wow, this is so cool. But everything was literally the same, the installation process and all that. I still have the original OEM exhaust as well, and I can't believe it. It's already starting to rot, guys. I mean, I'm going to have to talk about that one day in a video, because I was so surprised. We got it off, and the hangers and some of the back box was already starting to go, and it's brand new. It's only been on there for like a few months, not even that. Very shocked at that, for sure. I'm sure you guys have had similar experiences. I mean, my original back box was just rotten, like completely rotten through. It was crazy. But hey ho, that's just what it is. But with this, it's always going to be fresh, and it's always going to look great. No rust as well. It's definitely a great upgrade to have. But now, I shan't waffle any longer. Let's have some sound. Oh. Oh, bloody hell, guys. I mean, what? That was mental. Did you know those pops and bangs? Well, I imagine you would have. I was not expecting that, honestly. I really did not expect all that craziness. That is so much better than before. Wow. Well, with that out of the way, let's move on to the interior. Right, so here we are on the interior of the Abarth SVJ edition. And well, there has been a few small little changes, nothing too much really, because, well, we're focusing on the exterior and stuff, but little things have been done, such as the fire extinguisher, the 595 badge on the parcel shelf. We still have all the carbon fibre on the AC panel and the Gator surround. The new things though, which I actually can't remember if I've showed this off, but I'm going to show off again anyway, guys, because it is awesome, it really is. And that is the carbon fibre steering wheel piece here for the center where the badge is. I really do think this looks awesome. It's such a nice addition. I mean, it's right in front of you as well, so you're always going to see it, and it's really, really cool, especially at night under some certain lights, like you know, petrol station lights or anything like that. It can really shine. The gloss on it is beautiful, and it really does stand out. Another thing we've added as well is this small but mighty forged carbon fiber little ring here for the top of the steering wheel. I could not think of what to say then, guys. I was like, what is it again? But yeah, little ring for the top of the wheel there in forged carbon. Really lovely touch. And yeah, what more can I say other than it is a nice little bit of kit to have. So we sort of got a carbon fiber steering wheel combo going on here. A few little bits. I'd like to add more in the future, but there's not that much available right now at the moment. But if there is anything I can grab online, I will be adding it to the steering wheel to make it look more like the Competizione ones, because I really do love those. Those look fantastic. Other than that, though, we do also have another bit of forged carbon for the shaft of the gear stick, just to hide some of the chrome and, well, give it a bit of carbon goodness too. Overall, though, this whole center piece here looks stonking. It really does, guys. It looks superb in my opinion. But that'll wrap up today's episode of Project SVJ, folks. I really hope you enjoyed it. I always love making these episodes, and, well, we're pretty much finished. I mean, I've got a few little bits to add, and then I'll be making a 6th episode, and that'll be the final one to wrap up the series, and then we'll have a full-on SVJ specification. I cannot wait for that day and that video. And I think this is going to be the final video of the year, the last video in 2024. I just quickly want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's supported the channel this year. It has been a crazy year, honestly. We're almost at 470 subscribers, and I couldn't have done it without you all. I mean, it has been amazing. The support on all the videos has been so great, and you guys have said so many kind words on the videos, and you've enjoyed all of them. It really is such a cool thing to do. I love making videos on this channel, and seeing your guys' support it really fills me with confidence to make more different types of videos, like car meets, car reviews, and it really is something I enjoy doing. So I can't wait to see what's going to happen in 2025. I'll definitely be doing more content, different style of content as well, maybe some new ideas and new formats. But for now, folks, I want to say Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you all. So don't think I'll be making anything now. This will be the last video of the year. And well, I'll see you guys in 2025. And if you do want to see any more content next year and see it as soon as it comes out, you guys know what to do. Hit that bell, like, comment, and subscribe, all that good stuff, because I say it a lot, but I really do mean it. Your support is always appreciated. And well, see you in the future, guys. Have a good one.